This is Jerry Dean from Missing Persons of America. I'm here in Temple, Texas to tell you a story that happened back in 1985. A little 11-year-old girl went missing. I'm going to go over that case next. So I had the opportunity to go to Temple, Texas, and I went over to the 6th Avenue neighborhood where Angelica Gandara was last seen. And her sisters told the media that Angelica went to a friend's house first, and then she went over to her grandmother's house, and it's just in this small little block area. And she was coming home when she was last seen. It was around 5 p.m. when she went missing, and no one knows what happened to her. A witness came forward and told the police that they had seen Angelica in a 1977 Chevrolet pickup truck about 2 blocks away from the grandmother's house. And there was a white man and woman inside the truck. Now, they went to a lot of detail on the description of this truck. And you know, this happened back in 1985. So if you can think back, if you were in the Temple area and you remember seeing this truck, because if you'd seen it, I think you would remember it, please contact the police about it. So let me give a description of the truck. The truck had several colors on it. It was a red and white hood, and the front fender was red. It had blue and white doors, and the top of the truck was white. And they said it was really in disrepair. It was dirty, and it had dents all over it. So I would think a truck like this would really stand out. And if you recall something like that, please give the police a call. Now, there was also a convenience store in San Antonio that stated they had seen Angelica coming in and out of the store when they realized that she might possibly be the missing girl. Now, the convenience store clerk said that the person would pull up in a car, a man would, and Angelica would get out and come into the store and get her few items, and she acted nervous and withdrawn, and she didn't talk or anything, and she'd go right back in the car and get in it, and they would drive off. The one time they came in, the clerk decided, well, I'm going to stall her and then go call the police. So he offered her a drink and was chit-chatting a little bit, and his idea was to go back and call the police to let them know they were there. And then the person in the vehicle came into the store and grabbed her and left with her. And they also said, they told the employee to not say anything and left. I don't know what that means, but they were never able to track down the car. They were never able to track down anything along this story. I don't know, it was back in 1985. I guess the clerk didn't think about putting down the license plate number, which would have been the easiest way to backtrack to see if this was Angelica or not. So it could be a case of mistaken identity. I don't know. That was never solved or never figured out. Now, her sister said to this day they really don't know anything more than what they knew when she went missing. Now, there was an incident before she went missing, the day before, and I was at the location when I explained this. So the day before Angelica went missing, she was seen outside her house on this block, and she was pushing a stroller with her niece in it. Then all of a sudden, this blue truck came out of nowhere and came over to the side of the sidewalk to talk to her. And she ignored it, didn't want anything to do with it, but it kept trying to get her to talk, and she would not respond. The witness said they saw that blue truck go around the block and came back again and tried to get Angelica to engage, but she wouldn't. She didn't have anything to do with that truck. Finally, that truck left. No one to this day has been able to identify who that person was in that truck or what truck that was. So Angelica was 4'10", 85 pounds when she went missing at the age of 11. She had brown eyes, brown hair, and she had a mole on her nose. And if you remember this truck from back in 1985, or you look at the age progressive photos, and if you think you recognize her, please call the Temple Police. And they're at 254-298-5500. All right, and did you go to sleep again? I don't know. Look at this. He's such a good boy. All right. And I think that about covers it. And if you have any questions, by all means, go to the Missing Persons of America website. You'll see the pictures there, more details. It's all written out there. And if you have anything, please call the Temple Police. Thanks, everybody, for listening. See you soon.